Hey guys, welcome to my first YouTube piano lesson. So in this lesson, we're gonna focus on the basics. I'm just assuming you don't know how to play, or you know how to play, but you don't have the basics. So we'll just go over the basics for this lesson. So let's dive right in. So what's a scale? So a scale is a series of notes played one after the other. So, assuming you know what this is a keyboard, is a piano. So, on the piano, we have white and black keys or notes. So, let's go over what this is. So, here we have a note, a white note, and it's called a C. So, let me add some sound. It's called a C. From the C, you go to the D. From the D, you go to the E. From the E, you go to the F. From the F, you go to the G. From the G, you go to the A. From the A, you go to the B. And you're back to the C. So this is a repetition. So the keyboard is just a repetition. This is the whole keyboard. C, D, E, F, G, A, B. That's the whole keyboard. Then we repeat this. You take this and repeat it again. Repeat again. Take that, repeat. So it's just a repetition. The only difference is the tone. This is a lower register. This is a bit higher, 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 but they're all C's. C, 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 F, 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 F. Okay, so it's just a repetition. So for you to locate your C note, you just look at where you have two black notes. Behind them, you get your C. You have to get your F. You look where you have three black notes, and you have your F behind them. You have your F. So you C, two black notes behind them. You have your F. Three black notes behind them. You get your F. So C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C. Okay. And what are these notes between them? They have names too. So from the C, moving forward, we have the C sharp. So you sharpen it as you're going forward. From the C, you have the C sharp. From the D, you have the D. Then when you go forward, you sharpen it, and you have this D sharp. From the D sharp, you go to E. From the E, we have no sharp. We have no note between them. There's no note between them. So from the E to the F. From the F, we have the F sharp. Go to the G. From the G, you have the G sharp. From the A, you go to the A sharp, B, and you're back to C. So notice between this and this, there are no black notes. And these are whole steps. What do I mean by whole steps? A whole step is where you have one black note between two, actually where you just have one note between two notes. So for example, from here, from C to D, that's a whole note. It's a whole note because that's a whole step. From C to D, that's a whole step because there's one note between them. From a D to an E, we have one note between them. So that makes it a full step or a whole step. From E to F, there's no black or there's no note between them. So this is a full step, and this is a full step. A scale defines a key. That's the importance of a scale. And there are many scales out there, but we'll major on the major scale today. So if you're playing in the key of C, what's the C major scale? You have that's the C major scale. That's the C major scale. And when you're playing, you just think of your do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. Do, ti, la, sol, fa, mi, la, do. Okay? So as you're doing this, make sure you're paying attention to the fingering. So the fingering is really important. So you have your first finger. So fingering. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Those are the numbers for your fingers. On your right, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1. Notice 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't have any fingers left to finish my scale, to finish these 3 notes. So the thumb is used to cross over. So I cross over my 3rd finger to finish it. Going down, I'll do 1. But if I don't use my fingers wisely, I'll only reach up to the F. So I have to cross over again. Okay, so for the left, for the right, it's similar, but slightly different. Again, if I don't use my fingers wisely, I'll end up to the G. So I cross with my thumb, then back. I cross again. Okay. So the fingering differs with the key you're in. So that's the fingering for the key of C. If I go to the key of F, I have a slightly different fingering. That's the fingering for F. On the right, slightly different, but yeah, that's it. Then when you're comfortable doing this, put both hands, combine both hands, and just so start with one hand. Once you do it, do the other hand, then combine both hands when you're ready. And just to note, use your metronome because it really helps in helping you get a sense of timing and tempo. So just I'll put it at 60. Going to go. Okay. So once you're comfortable doing that and you're fluent, you can raise the speed and you're So just remember to pick the key that you want to practice in. So if you want to learn in F, if you want to begin playing piano in F, just learn the major scale of F. If you want to start playing in C, so yeah, just choose whatever key you want to start playing in, then learn the major scale and apply the number system to them. So the number system is just the major scale that you're playing. So we just call them out in numbers. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Then here you can call it 1 or 8 because you're back to the beginning, back to F. So if you can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 or 1. Okay? So if you're in C sharp, you're beginning in C sharp. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1. Okay? So yeah, that's the number system. It's used everywhere, man. So I just wanted to know this from the get-go. Okay, so that's it for today's lesson, guys. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed. And see you in the next lesson.